Hello and welcome back to the 100% playthrough of The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. We wrapped up our last episode in Franco Lars, if I'm not mistaken, a very quaint, very lovely village in the outskirts of Beauclair. And I kind of gave it a thought on what to do next. Obviously, we can do the main quest. However, considering we have all of these spare points available, it might not be a bad idea to actually delve into the quest given to us by reading Yennefer's letter. Now let's see where that actually is. There can only be one no. Is it a Witcher contract? That's Gwent? Turn and face the strange. There we go, there it is. It was a warm summer evening, or perhaps a cool yet sunny morning. The weather and time are of no import. What matters is that day Geralt received a letter from Yennefer, who informed him about a most unusual discovery she had recently made. She'd found mention of research conducted by a Professor Moreau on Witcher mutations. It seemed this professor's workshop could be found in Toussaint. Geralt, realizing the importance of this discovery, decided to find his laboratory. The first step would be to find the professor's journal, which, according to Yen, had been buried with him. And we need to search for Moreau's grave at Orlemoor Cemetery using our Witcher senses. So let's go ahead and do that. And actually, while we're here, I think that's kind of far away. Oh, not even, and we can also grab this little question mark on the way too. Perfect, okay. Let's head on foot. Now we have a tavern and also a armorer there. However, I think Gwen quests and everything else will be left for later on. We could have done it in the previous episode, but it's fine, it's fine. We have all the time we want over here after all. There we go. Shouldn't be all too far. All of those vineyards. Ah, this is the Belgard vineyard. Okay, that's good to know. So Matilda and Liam are fighting for this vineyard. I can see why. It's quite spacious. It has a lot of land. Go over here. It's a really nice place over here. Looks like it kind of borders with the cemetery as well. So that's a bit on the downside. Also, excuse me, oh, not for this, but let's just add a tad bit more, there we go. A tad bit more volume. Okay, so this would be the cemetery. Lebioda's Gate. It's such a shame we can't read any of the gravestones. Oh, we actually can. Arno Happenig, this dangerous killer, long evaded the law, died in prison, convicted of tax evasion. His name? Oh, Bartholomew de Altmain died searching for the promised land. Oh, nothing over here. Oh, there is. Gavroche fell to the ground. Jean-Luc Picard, great commander, even greater man. I see what the devs did there. Okay, I see what they did there. That's nice. That's quite nice. Okay, hidden treasure. Nicolas Swede. Come on, one more for the road. Clearly that kind of backfired on him. This Professor Moreau's grave, it is, probably. Thomas Moreau, Professor. And a bunch of gibberish in Elder Speech. I at least assume it's Elder Speech.
Inscriptions in Elder Speech. Salvation lies not in Dolnevde, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin.
Oh.
I like that silver.
Let's... Oh! Ow, ow, ow! Hey, hey, hey! Oh, no. There we go. Might as well grab this. Sodden leather and ornate key. Leather is soaked through a falling apart. Can barely be read. Bruce, don't do anything stupid. I know you buried Selena at the Beauclair Cemetery along with the rest of the loot from our last heist. Remember, we deserve a cut of that too, so don't be an idiot. We all know you were her lover, but remember she was also the leader of our gang. And that's what really counts. We never got our share for knocking over that jeweler Mattenberg's shop, so burying Selena with all the loot is pure jackassery. Those treasures belong to us all. Let's meet up and split things in an honest fashion. Then you can go drown yourself in the lake or hang yourself from a branch you choose, Robin. And these are the little... Not the little, but they are the contracts we picked up last time. Okay, I think we will leave Selena's treasure for some other time. I would very much like to inspect Professor's grave.
Damn, Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should look around, see if I can find something else.
Okay, we have footprints.
Footprints. Narrow and shallow. Somebody's small, light. Woman, maybe?
Maybe.
Wonder where they lead.
Oh, nowhere anymore?
Damn it, trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did.
Oh, we can actually investigate some more. Oh, the skeleton.
Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Eldarin and Dolnevde, Valley of the Nine.
Don't crowd around.
Valley of the Nine. So we need to check the location of 8 on the map Yennefer sent us. That should be in our inventory. Old map of Tissan. That gonna do it?
Site marked on the map's all wet now. Sans Retour flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Nine once lay. Need to explore the location.
Okay, let's see where this takes us. Over there. Okay, we can probably grab this location then. While we're there. Oh, it's kind of foggy, isn't it? Go. Plummet down towards the lake.
A witcher. We could use one around here, full time.
Oh, full time? Well, we might as well say Toussaint's really nice. Go.
Aye, and pigs can fly.
Past the Belgar graveyard, vineyard, goodness.
Now, where'd you get them catty peepers?
A vineyard infestation? Really? Where? Oh, there. Okay.
You've the look of a knight. Over there, monsters have come.
What kind of monsters? Oh, Endergas. Ow! And an Endergas. Okay. Oh, we almost died. That's also nice. Okay, let's do this. Well, that's done. Anything else here? Yes, this. A blue mutagen, very nice. Oh. Yeah, he did make it. No. He didn't make it, unfortunately. Well. Oh, this is the cemetery Miralash is long. Okay. Yeah, we need to beat Regis here, but not just yet. I'm not quite ready to meet Regis.
A high and mighty northerner dog diddle dung.
Okay, nothing over here. Which means we do have to continue on. Seems we are slowly inching closer. Oh, where would this be? Okay, over here. So we just need to book it to the left. Not the left, the right. Whoa! Okay. Arcaspore.
Hang your head in that saddle.
Arcaspores. Nice. Are you done wiggling? Thank you. Letter-bound journal. The bisons jumped up again. Gods, Campanelli won't have any pity on me. Why did I take out a loan in a foreign currency? Those heartless bankers will have my hide. What'll I tell my wife? If things continue like this, we'll soon be copperless. Grandpapa mentioned something about elven ruins full of treasure flooded by the river centuries ago. Perhaps I really might find something there, enough for the next payment, if nothing else.
Arcaspores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
There. Where did you leave your... Yeah, there they are. And moving on to this. Okay, now we can continue on with our ruin search. Entrance, okay. Oh, there's a lot to loot here. That entrance sounds lucrative, but I think it's kind of connected to another quest, so we'll leave that be for now. Because I do believe we will come here at a later date also. There's a lot of loot here. So if you kind of need money, it's a good place to kind of scavenge. And what I also love to do is kind of go up and then just kind of try and pinpoint with the Witcher senses on where any lootable items could be. Like this. So it's kind of easier to navigate. And then once you're kind of closer, you see whether or not it's actually useful looting it or not. I'm sure it's like one or two or three, but in the end it kind of stacks up, so it's worth it in one or the other way. Oh, there we go. Missed out on a couple of things over here. You see drowners, but maybe nothing come out of it because they're kind of far away, at least for now. Yeah, a cucumber or a banana, one of the two. It's definitely one of the two. So nothing over here. This is a large elven ruin, and I know it's kind of annoying to dive for treasure and swim. Last, maybe. Ooh. I always want to say white whale. I think it's killer. Yeah, it's killer whale. That might actually do the trick. It does seem to help a little bit. Okay, we have a portal, which is exactly where we have to go. Oh, you do swim faster with killer whale. Okay. See, you always learn something new. And I usually forego using killer whale as a potion. Okay, let's go through the portal and see where it takes us. Geralt, are you not gonna comment on it?
Robber must have found something in Moreau's tomb to activate the entry portal.
There we go.
Wonder what surprises this place has in store.
I do believe many, Geralt, and you will experience them yourself. Copper ore. And you'll notice Toussaint really has a lot of, like, elven-y structures.
Implanted spikes. Sick sense of humor someone's got.
Oh. That's a bit unfortunate. Maybe I should have used Quen. You know, Quen's good. Quen's a great sign to use. Oh, good grief. Okay, at least we can retry this. Here we go.
Seems someone besides me might be ferreting around here. Someone slim. No way I can sling through there. Need to find a way around.
You need to find a way around. Well, Geralt, you are in luck. Because we just found a... we just found a way around. But there's also, I think, stuff to loot. So let's try and go here. There we go. Activate this. Ooh. Close. Close but far at the same time. Bits of garbage we can sell. Well, not garbage, it's kind of miscellaneous. Oh, look at this place. This is massive.
Never liked cats.
What do you mean you never liked cats, Geralt? Come on. You can't tell that to your cat person. That's a no-go. There we go. Other than these... Oh, there we go. You have something. Very nice. Maybe we should go down there, but I kind of don't want to just yet. Kind of... Oh. I kind of mistook this. Like I said, we can go down here. Find absolutely nothing. Oh, never mind. This is like wrap around.
Blood-soaked.
Oh.
Grave robber was wounded while attempting the climb. Needed to bandage up. Managed to avoid the panthers at least.
Okay, he managed to avoid the panthers. It's kind of good and bad at the same time. Also want to go over here first before we continue on. There we go. How are we on weight, by the way? Okay. We're good. I completely forgot about that little detail there. Okay. Seems like we need to go here. A lot of loot. Professor Moreau's diary. There we go. Since certain suspicious individuals have begun hanging around outside my laboratory, I have been forced to implement additional security measures. I suspect they are but common criminals looking for something shiny to steal and have no real interest in my research. But better be safe than sorry. Illegible fragment. Furthermore, on the advice of an engineer acquaintance of mine, I have decided to secure the premises with a simple mechanical apparatus. In one of the rooms along the route to the laboratory, I have installed a mechanism for locking and unlocking doors, which is operated by pressing or protruding stones placed high up on the walls. I can bypass the lock with ease by using a simple spell, but a common thief will be faced with a double challenge. First, he must notice these stones and puzzle out their purpose. Then, he must find a way to press them a legible fragment. And coincidentally, there's a crossbow here, which should give us a fair assumption on what's going to happen and what we need to do. There we go. Guardian down. Let's see what's here. A locked door. Well, a door in general. Turquoise armor. Die. I also... Oh!
Whoever was here must have scaled that wall, evaded the panthers.
Clever. But we only have, well, our sword to
Not
fight
bad.
with.
Wouldn't mind having something like that myself.
Golden casket. Oh, and these are the stones. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so crossbow. That's 1. That's number 2. That's number 3. And whoa, Geralt. Number 4. Woo!
Ah, did it.
I almost died there. Go deeper into the ruins. Well, we are trying. We are trying our best. Oh, I remember. Oh no, I remember this.
Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design. Should look around.
Okay, so we need to find a way to go forward. Oh.
Unwanted guest. Intruder. You are not welcome here.
Yeah, figured as much.
A gargoyle claw. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, and I seriously hope I do.
Great.
Yeah, so...
Portals. This just keeps getting better.
So yeah, essentially, I think what you want to do is look at where the statue is facing and go through that portal. So let's just test out that theory. It's been quite a while since I last played this. Okay, so we need to go across over yonder. There we go. Okay, let's... Here, not here, not here.
Alright, now to find the next portal.
It's more about finding a way to the next portal, Geralt. Ah, okay, we do need to go down. Then it's up here. And yeah, see how the statue's facing this way, so I think we need to go here. Okay, yeah,
Right.
okay.
Gotta find the next portal.
Now the statue's facing that way. So we need to try and find a way around. The statue's facing... should be this one. Yeah. Very nice.
Must be where Moreau had his lab.
Okay. Now let's investigate the laboratory. See what the good old professor did here. Okay, we have a megascope.
Just need to pick an entry.
Oh, we need to find more. Oop, we need to find 2 more. Oh no, no crystal.
Crystal for this entry's missing. Might be somewhere. Should look around.
Okay, it's not letting us back out. Let's do the first entry. And see if we can back out then.
The 18th of Yule, year 1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor, one greater and more significant than any I have thus far undertaken, for it relates to me personally, to myself and my son. When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, saved my life. I could not know that for said salvation, I would in the end pay by relinquishing any say as to my own son's fate. Had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done so, and perished rather than surrender to the witchers my only son. But as it was, on the day when Jerome was taken, I swore an oath on my honor that I would recover my son. Today, following years of research and preparation, I have at last devised a device that allows me to study mutations. If the gods in their goodness grant me but a bit of favor, I shall find a way to reverse said mutations and restore Jerome to a normal life.
Okay.
So, Professor wasn't out to enhance Witcher mutations. Wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he managed. And if there's anything in it for me.
Okay, we can't back out. Let's listen to the third entry. In that case.
Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop over a span of time. Rather, for a mutation to progress towards completion, the appropriate mutagen must be applied continuously. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive. To the mutagen base, I add the albumin of a mutated giant centipede egg. Stored in a glass terrarium, the eggs do not develop, remain small. The eggs themselves are a sight to behold. Mutated, they are luminescent, emitting a wondrous glow. I can only hope my addition of the albumin will produce no significant side effects. Time will tell.
And we have entry number 5.
Years of experiments, research, sacrifice, all for naught. I have failed to achieve my defined objective. Each mutation I applied to my subjects proved ineffective when applied to Jerome. What I meant to cure him of his witcherism, that which I meant to restore to him a normal life, only deepened his mutations, further augmented his speed and strength. rendered him yet more inhuman. It seems my son must remain a Witcher forever. I have failed. The time has come to abandon this place. Return home to Lydia. She may yet deign to take me back. The contraption and mutations I leave here. Let them wither and crumble. As did my dreams of regaining my son.
So the professor wanted to reverse the mutation's effects. Ended up deepening them. Stroke of luck for me. Could profit from his failure.
Okay, we can summarize despite having no second or fourth crystal.
So, Professor tried to neutralize the effects of Witcher mutations. Only managed to enhance them, though. Used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to go on an egg hunt.
Okay, we need to find additional crystals, which I think we will manage to do. The so-called giant centipedes, or my only comfort in exile. Dearly have I paid for my wrongs, being exiled from the beautiful deserts and steppes of Ophir to this hideous green country where all the scents and flavors are so intense they make me sick, fills my heart with sorrow and regret. My only comfort seems to be a small colony of scolopendros, or more scientifically speaking, scolopendromorphs, here referred to as giant centipedes living in the vicinity of my hut. These wonderful creatures, the sight of which reminds me of home, have most likely chosen this area to settle in because of the presence of Shelmars, whose droppings constitute the food of smaller animals, which in return are consumed by the scolopendros. Sometimes I sneak up on them when they are feeding and admire their hooked limbs, mandibles so sturdy they seem made of iron, and chitinous thoraces shiny enough to let one gaze upon one reflection. And a greater green mutagen. We have a crystal here, megascope crystal, very nice. We have a torture device.
Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up?
Nobody knows, Geralt, trust me.
Guessing this man didn't come here willingly.
I don't think anybody would want to subject themselves to
Moreau must have kept his son in here.
to torture, so yeah. Formula lesser mutagen transmutator blue to green.
Quite the library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics.
Witcher mutations and introduction to research. Before embarking on any consideration of the mutations undergone by Witchers, let alone researching them, one should be aware of the specific physiology and biochemistry of these individuals. The transformations they experience during the trial of grasses are widely considered to be irreversible, cause Witchers to become infertile while significantly increasing their physical strength and sharpening their senses. The process is also deprived Witchers of emotions and human reflexes. Although information about the trial of the grasses and other transformations to which young adepts of the Witchercraft are subjected is strictly protected by Master Witchers and Witcher Sorcerers, Ludovic Celestine of Bonard claims the albumen of grey scolopendromorphs, the strain of giant centipede more commonly known as pale widows, constituted the basis of Witcher mutagens. However, all research confirming this theory has been lost. We have the other crystal here.
Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up.
They might have been, actually. We have our exit here. That's also good to know. Now let's see if we can acquire a mutated giant centipede albumen.
Mom's awake and she's not in a good mood. Another one. Let me get in there.
Okay, let's see if we can find anything of
Need
use.
your eggs.
Oh, Geralt. Don't apologize. I mean, you can apologize. You're the one killing them. Oh! Good grief. Come on, girl. There we go. Oh, we have something here. No. Okay. Whoopsie. Okay, let's walk all the way back again. It's not that far. And let's eat our last cucumber. Okay, where are your eggs? There they are. Mutated giant centipede owl. Wonder why you can't go there, like, it's clearly something there. Okay, and this is, I guess, supposed to be a way back out of here. Let's, interact
Crystals.
with these.
Should mount them in the megascope. Missing 2 crystals.
Yes. You are missing.
Need to pick an entry.
Let's pick the second entry. Let's kind of wrap it all up.
Observation 22. Despite applying a surfeit of toxic substances, significantly more than usual, the subject displayed no symptoms of overdosing. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus, a minor success. This mutation should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity.
A nice and short entry, and entry number 4.
Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered a method by which one type of mutagen may be transmuted into another through the addition of certain ingredients. This is a great day for science. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a sense come back from the edge of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence cannot be ascertained. I must conduct further experiments.
Okay, so that kind of sums it up. Let's leave.
Seen enough.
We have seen enough. We need to place the mutated giant centipede albumin in Professor Moreau's contraption over here and start the machinery. We need to get undressed and activate the contraption. Oh boy. Well guys, here goes nothing. This is what we came here for. Get undressed and let's use this.
Professor's mutagens might work on as they did on his son. Well, time to find out.
And we need to leave the laboratory, not before we put our clothes on. There we go. This. And this. Okay. It's time to leave Professor Moreau's laboratory.
The power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it.
And it sure did. There we go. Turn and face the strange. That's it. However, that's it for the quest only. We do have a little something to go through in our little character inventory. There we go. We have additional points. We have magic sensibilities. Signs can deal critical hits. Their critical hit chance and damage increase with sign intensity, currently 43% chance to deal an additional 227% damage. Opponents killed by critical hits from signs explode. We also have deadly encounters. Sword attacks do 25% more damage to human opponents, immune to counterattacks and monsters. In all other cases, if the attacker's vitality is less than 25%, a counterattack immediately triggers a finisher. And we also have Toxic Blood. Each time you are injured in melee combat, the attacking opponent receives damage in the amount of 3% of damage dealt for every point of your toxicity level, currently 3% to a maximum of 300%. And the reason why we were kind of saving the ability points is because each of these branches requires ability points and greater mutagens. Now let's see what this does. Piercing Cold. When the Ard sign is cast, it additionally has a 30% chance of freezing enemies. This chance scales with your available adrenaline points. Enemies knocked down and frozen simultaneously die immediately. Enemies who are not frozen are dealt an additional 3,411 damage. This is amazing. Let's see what this is. Bloodbath. Each fatal blow dealt by a sword dismembers the enemy or activates a finisher. Each blow dealt by a weapon in melee combat increases attack power by 5% until combat ends to a maximum of 250%. Bonus is lost if you take damage, not including damage from toxicity. We also have, let's go actually over all of them. When drawn, magic, unique, and witcher swords increase sign damage dealt by 50% of their own damage dealt. We have Adrenaline Brush. At start of the combat, sword attack power and sign intensity increases for 30 seconds by 30% for each foe after first. So when fighting 11 foes, the bonus is 300%. Once it wears off, sword attack power and sign intensity drops by 10 for each participating foe after first. Modifier cannot exceed 70%, duration 30 seconds. Second Life. When vitality reaches 0, you become temporarily invulnerable and regenerate 100% vitality. This effect can only be triggered once every 220 seconds. We also have Cat Eyes. Crossbow damage is now increased from 88 to 630. Value depends on crossbow used, and crossbow critical hit chance is increased by 50%. Crossbow bolts pierce and knock down or stun opponents. Opponents struck when they have full vitality lose 15% vitality. We have Metamorphosis. Goodness. Applying critical effects to opponents activates a random decoction for 120 seconds with no toxicity cost. The maximum number of decoctions that can be activated simultaneously by the mutation is 5, which your senses help you see better in dark places. We also have Euphoria. Each point of toxicity increases damage dealt by swords and sign intensity by 75% to a maximum of 75%. And each adrenaline point decreases damage received by 15% to a maximum of 45. I'm definitely going to invest in magic sensibilities and deadly encounter. And now we have strengthened synapses. Improved by researching mutations, each stage unlocks an additional ability slot. We currently have 1 unlocked, and the number of research mutations necessary for next stage is 4. So obviously we are going to grab Piercing Cold. And we have no red mutants. Actually we do. Hang on a second. We should have at least red mutagen. Let's crowd these up a little bit. Lesser green mutagen. We don't have any. Oh, we really don't have any lesser green. Ooh, okay. Interesting. While we're here, might as well do this. Okay, greater red. Wonderful. Which means we can go back into character. And there we go. Signs can deal critical hits. We have that unlocked, which is incredible. And this also. Oh, we can only activate one though. I kind of want to go here. We do need bloodbath also though. When drawn magic, unique and witcher swords increase sign damage dealt. This is actually really good too. Okay, so we have 2 slots available, 2 additional slots, which is mind-blowing. Okay, what are we gonna use? What are we going to use? I'm kind of... Okay, we are activated with blue, so probably... Oh, art sign intensity. We'll spend points, activate this. Fire stream, art sweep. Increases art range by 1 yard. Or actually supercharged glyphs, that's also something we wanted to invest in and equip. Okay, we're kind of getting to the stage of being absolutely overpowered, and that's... Oh, look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. The sun's slowly setting, and what's a better way to wrap up this episode than with this view over here. So thank you so much for watching. It is very much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, show your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. And definitely click that little notification bell to stay up to date whenever I upload a new episode. Other than that, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!